Hello everyone, how you doing? This is Mark, what's up? This is just a little quick video. This isn't really an official episode or whatever, but just wanted to talk a few things. So first off, yesterday I had to block somebody, right, on my Libertarians video, and usually whenever you do that, somebody always like there's always somebody who gives you shit over it, and people have this idea that YouTube is supposed to be like a public service, right? And the only reason that anyone ever gets blocked is because the content makers, are like censoring ideas that they don't want to like deal with or whatever, And that actually does happen a lot. I notice that happens when you a lot when it comes to like people who make religious videos, people like Shock of God or something, or Nephilim Free or whatever, like people like that don't want to debate people, they'll just block you for no fucking reason, right? I don't really do that, because if I went around blocking everybody that I didn't, agree with, or I didn't instantly like, or who insulted me, then, I probably wouldn't have any views at all. I mean, the thing is, it's like probably 90% of everyone that comes on any video that I make, disagrees with me or calls me a name or something, right? It's like, that's just the nature of it. I mean, that's the problem, I make videos that are, talk about semi-controversial subjects, and I do it on purpose. It's like, I don't really because, I made a video before called, I Don't Give a Shit, right? And I talked about a lot of shit that I don't give a shit about, so I don't talk about stupid things that things that I consider stupid, celebrity deaths and fucking, stupid crap that's in the news that nobody cares about, there's lots of things that I just don't have an opinion on, that I don't give a shit about, the fluff, leave that for people like Ray William Johnson or whatever, right? I try to talk about things that I think are important, right? And they're actually, that when you do that, you kind of piss people off, so hence all these fucking libertarians coming and fucking with me every single day, right? But you know what, that's the idea. So if I went around banning every single one of these people the instant they disagreed with me, I doubt my channel would last very long, right? Plus, I don't really believe in that. It's like, no, the idea is, is people are supposed to comment and have discussions and think about things. It's like, I'm not some kind of comment Nazi that just goes and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and just ban all these people, right? But I do want to make something pretty clear, though. Like, YouTube is not a public service, okay? These are my videos, alright? I am in charge of the comments, okay? I reserve the right to block anyone who I think is disruptive or who deserves it, alright? I am under no obligation in any way to allow comments from anyone, okay? And I can do whatever the hell I want, and I'm sorry if you don't like it too fucking bad. I mean, that's the free market, okay? And, but the fact is that over the last 4 years, 3-4 years, however long I've actually, been making videos, like, I've only actually really been making one, once or twice once a week or so for the last year and a half. So, over all that time, I've only blocked about 8 people, and there's only really 3 reasons why I'll ever actually do this, and it's because just, people are being disruptive. The first reason is just people just keep fucking trolling, right? You always get, once in a while, you get some guy who just doesn't give a shit, and he'll come on and he'll just like, post 5,000 times, and he'll just start calling people names and all this shit, and it ends up drowning out the comments from everyone else, and he's just a douchebag, and it's like, fuck him, block his ass, right? Usually, though, I give people like that lots of warning, stop doing this or I'm gonna block you, stop doing this or I'm gonna block you, I usually tell them repeated warnings, fucking stop this shit, stop spamming me, fucking leave me alone, right? And finally, if they just don't fucking get the hint, then yeah, I'll block them, okay? And I've done that maybe like, 3 times, right? And then the other time, the only other reason that I'll block somebody is if they come on and they start using racial slurs. It's like, fuck you, instantly, I don't care about that. I don't want that shit on my video, sorry. If you want to come on and you want to talk and you want to use language like that, get your own fucking channel, alright? Because I'm not going to tolerate that shit on my videos at all. right? Third reason, and the reason why this guy got blocked, was because he threatened me, okay? And I don't put up with that shit at all right? I'm sorry, but, you know, I take threats to my person very seriously, alright? And I don't care how vague it is. I don't care if it's veiled or if it's just implied or any of that, or otherwise, anything like that. I don't give a fuck, alright? Do not come on my fucking videos and threaten me, okay? In any way whatsoever, alright? The minute you do that, the conversation's over and your ass is fucking gone. That's it. No fucking discussion, dude. I'm sorry. Do not put up with that, alright? And see, the thing is, people don't understand is that, you know, when you come on the internet and you show your face to people, right? You know, this is what I look like, okay? You know what I live, you can see shit in my background here, right? Fucking, and you have my internet handle, right? And when you do things like this, when you expose yourself out there for people to see you, right? You take a chance that somebody might want to do you harm for one thing or another, especially if you talk about things that, you know, if I was talking about stupid bullshit, then maybe probably nobody would care. But it's like I actually, you know, I get people who come on and you know, call me names and fucking. One guy threatened to, right now, just today, threatened to, like, you know, get my video pulled for one reason or another. It's like, I don't even know how he would do that, but whatever. You know, I constantly get people telling me to fuck off and then I'm a traitor. I've heard that a million fucking times. You're a traitor or whatever because of my, you know, anti-war stance or whatever, right? And it's doing what I do, and not just me, but anybody that out here that makes videos, you know, all the thousands of people that make videos on YouTube, and they decide to show their face, right? And, you know, they put themselves in a little bit of risk, okay? Because you don't know who's out there watching, okay? It could be anybody. It could be, you know, it's not just some guy. I mean, the thing is, people tend to think that other people on the internet don't exist, you know? They think that all they are, that's like a video game. And all they are just a little electronic blips on a fucking TV screen. It's like, no, these people are real, alright? When someone posts in my fucking thing here, you know, it says I fucking whatever, it's a real person doing that, and I have no idea who that person is, okay? For all I know, he could be a fucking gun nut, you know, he could be like fucking some deranged psychopath, like in his fucking bathroom, smearing himself with feces and shit, deciding who he's gonna hunt down and, you know, skin alive, okay? I mean, he could be some fucking guy, you know, with a chainsaw, you know, and he's like one step away from, like, giving into the fucking voices in his head to go dress up like a banana and, like, go out on a fucking killing spree. It's like, I have no idea who this is, alright? And, you know, and I do my best, right, to make sure that there is no connection with my username and any real personal information out there on the internet, okay? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I got it all right? It's probably not that hard to really find out anything about anybody that's out there on the internet, you know? It's not that fucking hard. I doubt it would take very much effort to link my username to who I really am, okay? And unless I don't put up with that shit, you know. If somebody comes on here and they imply that I'm, you know, to murder you is not fucking, if I were to kill you it wouldn't be murder, it's like, fuck you, dude, get the fuck off of my I don't care. And I put an end to that immediately, right? Because I don't even talk about that kind of thing. It's like, fuck you, stay away from me, all right? And I mean, it's just but that's, you know, that's the thing. It's a risk that you take. I mean, at any given time, if somebody really wanted to fuck me up, they could. Okay, they could probably find out where I lived. They could find out where I worked. Okay, they could drop my docs or whatever the fuck they call it, or hack my websites, or, you know, sign up my fucking cell phone to Catfax, or, you know, whatever the fuck, right? So when that actually happens, you know, when somebody crosses that line and starts implying physical harm, it's like, conversation is fucking over, okay? And one of these guys now here is like basically giving me shit over it because I banned this dude, right? You know, saying like, well, how is this logical? How is it not going to make him track you down? It's so the conversation doesn't get out of hand, okay? That's why, alright? Because if I sit there and I try to fucking, like, you know, the more I talk to this person, the angrier he's going to get, okay? Do you understand this? Alright, so stop giving me fucking shit over it, right? Fuck you. So anyway, needless to say, I take that shit really seriously, right? And, you know, the thing is, if somebody, you know, is so pissed off that they're gonna start threatening you anyway, it's like, he's not bringing anything to the fucking conversation, okay? So yeah, it pisses me off, alright? It pisses me off, and I don't like it, and, you know, anyone that does that, anyone who even makes a vague threat towards me or another commenter gets banned. End of story, okay? And I don't give a fuck what you have to say, you know? You don't like it, feel free to stay the fuck off my videos, dude. That's all it is, right? You know? And so the thing is, I mean, you can come, I allow everything, okay, except for those 3 fucking things. You can come, you can call me names, right? You can rudely disagree with me, right? You can tell me to fuck off. You can call me a traitor, okay? But don't, you know, don't troll me. Don't spread racist fucking bullshit, right? And don't fucking threaten me, okay? And anybody who does those 3 things doesn't deserve to have their voices heard. Not on my fucking channel, alright? Go get your own. Fuck you. You don't like it? It's not that fucking hard. Go, you know, get a job, buy a fucking camera, and make your own fucking videos, alright? Anyway, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. So, second thing is that I have been confirmed for WonderCon this year. So everybody please come down and check me out. I'm going to be at the Small Table Press number 38. And WonderCon is going to be this year held in Anaheim at the Anaheim Convention Center on March 17th, the weekend of March 17th and 18th, and I think 16th also the Friday. So everybody come down and see me, and that's going to be fucking awesome. And I got one other thing here. There's an interview with me, if anybody is, like, you know, out there wants to actually read it. This was kind of strange. A guy approached me and runs like a blog kind of website where he like spreads around for different artists, and he like wanted to interview me, which is like, that's pretty fucking cool. So anyway, I'll put the link to that below. It's at oh god, what the hell is the fucking, let me look it up. There's a link. It's to contrude.com. I don't know. I'll put the link there, and if you want to go and see some of my artwork and read some more stuff that I said, that would be awesome too. So anyway, there'll be a real video probably this weekend. Adios.